Um, Actually, what I wanted to say, my daughter has said it already. um, I let you on a little secret. I had 3 daughters, and I met all their boyfriends during the this Terry Fox run. So it's not different in Andrew's case. In fact, it has something unique because I met him, but I didn't see him. Because a few days later, he told me, "Dad, I saw you running across that path." I said, "Yeah, is it true?" But I didn't see you, so I guess I was running too fast. Eventually, at first, I have what you call first impression of Andrew was that he's a rather quiet person. Seldom smiles, but not often. And I'm stay stuck. And if, he got this what you call tough and rough exterior. But eventually I was proven wrong because he's a real friendly guy, fun to be with, and a barrel of fun. Example, when he was training for his marathon run, he started off from West Coast and heads toward Jurong. Eventually, he found, after running some time, he found that he was running in a box. So what did he do? He had to got a taxi and convince the driver to drive him back to point A. Then another incident, I was privileged to be with him in his new acquired condo apartment. So we were potting around and he slipped a disc to the player. And at the same time he was humming away and at peace with the world and very confident in himself. But on closer observation, I found that, wow, he's listening to Radiohead. And at the same time, he was humming Elton John, Candle in the Wind. But actually, it's real cool. So I think I'm only jesting a bit, but actually he's a real good regular guy. In fact, he's very devoted to his work, and now devoted to Sharon, and devoted, of course, previously he was very devoted to his mom and family. So, and he has this passion for travel, which I take my hat off to him. Among his itinerary, he has been to, he travelled up Mount West Malaysia, Mount Kinabalu, and went to this Great Barrier Reef, and went to exotic Morocco. And finally, the last I knew of is that he hopped on to a helicopter in Hawaii and flew over an active volcano. But when the volcano was a bit overactive, he had to quickly hop down from the helicopter. So, okay, actually I'm only jesting, and I find him a very kind and generous person. Okay, I would like to say a few words of my daughter Sharon. Sharon has always has these very beautiful eyes. Even when she was 2, I packed him in my back of my at the back of my Mini Cooper, and in order to pacify her, I unwrapped a piece lollipop and handed it to her. So she popped it into her mouth. Then, on second thought, I was thinking, oh, this is not correct. This is not correct. I say babies used to drool. So I say, oh, Sharon going to drool all over the car. So I reached out my hand and tried to pull that candy from her mouth. But she instead moved forward, but swam on tighter to the candy. So that we were having a sort of tug of war, to and fro. Forward. So I would like to say this, that deviate a bit in this case, that I must confess that was quite a avid movie buff. So in watching that movie where this Finland musketeer was pursued by this king's horseman, suddenly this musketeer turned around and embed the eyes on that approaching adverse enemy. The enemy stopped in the track because the eyes were so enchanting and so sad and so loving. So, in that sense, when I saw that scene, it evoked a sense of deja vu for me. And so I went back. Meanwhile, at the back of the car, I was still battling with Sharon. Eventually, she looked at me with that eye. Please, Dad, do not take my candy away. Please, do not use force. So eventually, I had to give up and say to myself, "Oh, what's a few buckets of water and a mop to do the work." So I guess that's what I have to do, say for myself. Thank you.